the courageous wife of Umonochi. In the village of Umonochi, nestled among the lush hills of Igbo land, lived a wealthy man named Obinna. His mansion stood grandly at the edge of the village, overlooking the fields where the villagers toiled. Despite his wealth, Obinna was known for his harsh demeanor and mistreatment of those around him. His voice carried authority in village meetings, and his word was often law. One sunny afternoon, a young woman named Nneka arrived in Umonochi. Hailing from a neighboring village, she carried with her a quiet grace and a kind heart that caught the attention of the villagers, including Obinna. Her beauty was matched only by her humility, and her wisdom belied her young age. Obinna courted Nneka with lavish gifts and promises of a prosperous life. His affections were evident to all, and many villagers envied the attention he showered upon her. However, Nneka's brothers, wise elders of their village, expressed concerns about Obinna's reputation for cruelty. They warned Nneka of his temper and reminded her of their duty to protect her from harm. Against her brothers' warnings, Nneka married Obinna, believing her love could soften his hardened heart. The early days of their marriage were filled with hope and optimism. Nneka brought warmth and laughter to Obinna's mansion, and for a brief moment, it seemed that love would conquer all. But Obinna's demeanor towards Nneka changed abruptly after their marriage. He became demanding and critical, often belittling her in front of others. His sharp words cut deep into Nneka's heart, leaving wounds that no amount of apologies could heal. Yet Nneka remained steadfast, hoping that her love could break through the walls Obinna had built around himself. Despite Obinna's mistreatment, Nneka remained patient and hopeful that he would change. She sought solace in the support of her brothers, who visited her often, their concern etched in their eyes. They urged her to consider leaving Obinna's house, but Nneka hesitated, torn between her love for Obinna and her own self-worth. During the annual festival of the New Yam, Obinna's cruelty towards Nneka reached its peak. In a public display, he humiliated her, accusing her of incompetence and bringing shame upon him. The villagers looked on in discomfort, their whispers mingling with the sounds of celebration. Nneka's cheeks burned with embarrassment, but instead of breaking her spirit, the incident ignited a fire of determination within her. That night, under the cover of darkness, Nneka made a decision. With courage fueled by years of mistreatment and the support of her brothers, she quietly left Obinna's compound. She took only what was necessary, leaving behind the trinkets of a life that had promised happiness but delivered only pain. Nneka sought refuge in her brother's village, where she was welcomed with open arms and loving hearts. She found solace in the familiar faces of her childhood, finding strength in their unwavering support. Together, they helped Nneka rebuild her shattered confidence and chart a new path forward. Upon realizing Nneka's departure, Obinna was consumed with rage. He searched high and low, offering rewards for any information on her whereabouts, but Nneka remained hidden from his grasp. His anger fueled his determination, but as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, Obinna's resolve began to wane. Months turned into years, and Nneka thrived in her new life. She contributed her skills and wisdom to her brother's village, becoming a respected member of the community. Her story spread far and wide, reaching neighboring villages and even the distant markets of Nneka. Nneka's bravery became a source of inspiration for women who endured hardship and found the courage to break free. Rumors of Nneka's bravery and resilience spread throughout Umonochi and beyond. Obinna's reputation suffered as villagers whispered of his mistreatment of Nneka. The once respected man now found himself the subject of scorn and pity, his wealth unable to buy back the respect he had lost. Without Nneka by his side, Obinna's once prosperous business ventures began to falter. His dealings suffered from a lack of trust and respect, and soon, his name was no longer synonymous with success. Obinna retreated into his mansion, haunted by memories of a love lost and a future uncertain. Nneka's story became a legend in Umonochi, a tale of a woman who dared to defy convention and reclaim her dignity. Her journey inspired generations, reminding them of the power of resilience and the courage to break free. Women looked to Nneka as a symbol of hope, a testament to the strength that lay within each of them. Years later, on a rainy evening, Nneka returned to Umenochi. Her presence, like a sudden thunderclap, jolted Obinna from his solitude. The villagers whispered in hushed tones as Nneka walked through the streets, her head held high and her heart filled with a quiet determination. "I have come to speak with you," Nneka said calmly to Obinna. Her voice carried the weight of years gone by, of pain endured and forgiveness sought. Obinna stood before her, his eyes filled with regret and longing. "I have forgiven you," Nneka continued, her words a balm to his wounded soul. Obinna, haunted by regret and loneliness, struggled to accept Nneka's forgiveness. He realized the depth of pain he had caused her and himself. "I don't deserve your forgiveness," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the sound of the rain outside. Over the days that followed, Nneka and Obinna spoke of their dreams and disappointments, of the pain they had caused each other, and the lessons they had learned. Slowly, a fragile bond of understanding began to form between them, a testament to the healing power of forgiveness. "I have spent years rebuilding my life," Nneka said softly, "finding joy and purpose where there was once only pain. And in doing so, I have found it in my heart to forgive you." Tears welled up in Obinna's eyes, mingling with the raindrops that now fell heavily from the sky. "Nneka," he said hoarsely, I don't deserve your forgiveness." "No," Nneka replied firmly. "Perhaps not. But I deserve to live free from bitterness and regret. And so do you." For a long moment, they stood there in silence, the weight of their shared past hanging between them like a heavy cloak. And then, with a deep sigh, Obinna stepped aside, allowing Nneka to enter his home. Years later, when villagers spoke of Nneka and Obinna, they no longer whispered in hushed tones of scandal and shame. Instead, they spoke of redemption and second chances, of two souls who had journeyed through darkness and emerged into the light. And so, the village of Umenochi learned a valuable lesson from the tale of Nneka and Obinna, a lesson of compassion and humility, of the enduring strength of the human spirit, and the transformative power of forgiveness. Nneka's legacy lived on in Umenochi, where her name was spoken with reverence, a reminder of the power of courage and resilience. Women looked to Nneka as a source of inspiration, finding strength in her story of survival and triumph. Her journey became a beacon of hope for those who faced adversity, a testament to the resilience that lay within each of them. Obinna, humbled by Nneka's forgiveness, began to rebuild his life with newfound humility and compassion. He used his wealth and influence to uplift the community, supporting initiatives that benefited those in need. His mansion, once a symbol of opulence and power, became a sanctuary for the disadvantaged, offering shelter and support to those who sought refuge. The villagers rallied around Nneka and Obinna, offering their support and encouragement as they embarked on their journey of reconciliation. They celebrated milestones and joyous occasions with Nneka and Obinna, rejoicing in their newfound unity and understanding. Together, they worked to create a village where compassion and cooperation flourished, where every voice was heard and every heart was valued. Their story spread far and wide, inspiring neighboring villages and distant communities with its message of forgiveness and healing. Leaders sought their advice on matters of conflict and reconciliation, eager to learn from the wisdom they had gained through their own struggles. Nneka and Obinna became ambassadors of peace, using their experience to bridge divides and build bridges of understanding. Umenochi celebrated Nneka and Obinna reunion with joyous festivities, marking a new chapter of unity and understanding. The village elders blessed Nneka and Obinna, acknowledging their journey and the positive impact it had on Umenochi. Children danced in the streets, their laughter mingling with the sounds of drums and song, as the village came together to honor the love story of Nneka and Obinna. Nneka shared her wisdom with the villagers, teaching them the importance of forgiveness and the resilience of the human spirit. She spoke of the power of compassion and understanding, urging them to seek common ground in times of conflict. Her words resonated deeply with the villagers, who listened intently to her every word, eager to learn from her experience and wisdom. Obinna became a changed man, using his wealth and influence to uplift the community and support those in need. He funded education programs for the village children, ensuring that they had access to the knowledge and skills they needed to build a brighter future. His mansion became a center for learning and innovation, where ideas were nurtured and dreams were realized. Their love story became a symbol of hope and renewal, a testament to the enduring power of love and forgiveness. Couples looked to Nneka and Obinna as role models, striving to emulate their commitment and devotion to each other. Their journey inspired future generations, reminding them of the importance of empathy and understanding in building strong and resilient relationships. Nneka and Obinna reflected on their journey together, grateful for the lessons learned and the strength gained. They spoke of the challenges they had faced and overcome, and the moments of joy and laughter that had sustained them along the way. Together, they marveled at the twists and turns of fate that had brought them to this moment of reconciliation and redemption. The village elders blessed Nneka and Obinna, acknowledging their journey and the positive impact it had on humanity. They spoke of the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation in building a strong and united community. Their words resonated deeply with the villagers, who listened intently to their every word, eager to honor the love story of Nneka and Obinna. Nneka and Obinna expressed gratitude to the villagers for their unwavering support and belief in their love story. They thanked them for standing by them during their darkest hours and celebrating with them in their moments of triumph. The villagers, in turn, showered Nneka and Obinna with gifts and blessings, expressing their joy at seeing them together once more. With renewed purpose, Nneka and Obinna worked together to improve the lives of those around them, creating a legacy of compassion and unity. They launched initiatives to support local businesses and empower women, ensuring that everyone in Umonochi had the opportunity to thrive. Their efforts brought about positive change in the village, transforming it into a beacon of hope and opportunity. They faced challenges along the way, but their love and determination carried them through. Together, they confronted obstacles and overcame adversity, drawing strength from each other and their shared commitments to building a better future. Their journey was not without its setbacks, but they faced each challenge head-on, determined to emerge stronger and more united than ever before. Umonochi celebrated milestones and joyous occasions with Nneka and Obinna, rejoicing in their journey of reconciliation. The village came together to honor their love story, organizing festivals and ceremonies in their honor. Children danced in the streets, their laughter echoing through the village square, as the community celebrated the enduring power of love and forgiveness. Nneka continued to guide and inspire the villagers, sharing her wisdom and strength with those in need. She mentored young women and girls, teaching them the importance of self-worth and resilience. Her words resonated deeply with the villagers, who looked to her as a source of guidance and inspiration in their own lives. Obinna's leadership and generosity transformed Umonochi, turning it into a thriving community of hope and opportunity. He invested in infrastructure projects and healthcare initiatives, ensuring that the villagers had access to essential services and resources. His mansion became a gathering place for community meetings and celebrations, where ideas were shared and decisions were made for the betterment of Umonochi. Their legacy of forgiveness and resilience inspired future generations, shaping the village's identity for years to come. Nneka and Obinna became symbols of hope and renewal, their love story a testament to the power of forgiveness and the transformative journey of reconciliation. They continued to share their story with neighboring villages and distant communities, spreading a message of compassion and unity wherever they went. Nneka and Obinna promoted unity and cooperation among the villagers, fostering a sense of belonging and solidarity. They organized community events and cultural exchanges, bringing people together to celebrate their shared heritage and traditions. Their efforts strengthened the bonds of friendship and mutual respect in Umonochi, creating a village where everyone felt valued and appreciated. Umanochi thrived under Nneka and Obinna's leadership, becoming a model of harmony and prosperity. The villagers worked together to tackle challenges and seize opportunities, united by their shared vision for a better future. Nneka and Obinna encouraged innovation and creativity, empowering individuals to pursue their dreams and contribute to the community's success. Nneka and Obinna taught the villagers valuable lessons in love and forgiveness, strengthening bonds and bridging divides. They emphasized the importance of empathy and understanding in building strong and resilient relationships, encouraging open communication and mutual respect. Their love story became a source of inspiration for couples and families who looked to them for guidance in navigating the complexities of life and love. They shared their wealth and resources with those less fortunate, ensuring that no one in Umanochi was left behind. Nneka and Obinna launched charitable initiatives and community outreach programs, providing support to orphan children and elderly villagers in need. Their generosity touched the lives of many, fostering a spirit of compassion and kindness throughout the village. Their legacy of hope and renewal resonated throughout Igbo land, inspiring neighboring villages and distant communities. Leaders sought their advice on matters of conflict resolution and community development, eager to learn from the wisdom they had gained through their own experiences. Nneka and Obinna became ambassadors of peace and reconciliation, using their story to promote unity and understanding among diverse groups. Nneka and Obinna honored the traditions and customs of Umanochi, preserving its rich cultural heritage. They participated in annual festivals and ceremonies, paying homage to the ancestors and celebrating the village's history. Their respect for tradition strengthened the villagers' sense of identity and belonging, fostering pride in their shared heritage and values. They welcomed new beginnings and opportunities, embracing change and growth for the betterment of Umanochi. Nneka and Obinna encouraged innovation and entrepreneurship, creating new avenues for economic development and job creation. They invested in education and skills training, empowering the youth to pursue their aspirations and contribute to the village's prosperity. Nneka found joy in helping others and making a positive impact on the lives of those around her. She volunteered her time and expertise to community projects and initiatives, inspiring others to join her in making a difference. Her kindness and compassion touched the hearts of many, leaving a lasting impression on the village and beyond. Obinna expressed gratitude for Nneka's forgiveness and the chance to make amends for his past mistakes. He dedicated himself to serving the community and supporting Nneka in her efforts to create positive change. His humility and sincerity endeared him to the villagers, who welcomed him as a valued member of their community. Umanochi celebrated life and all its blessings, cherishing moments of love, laughter, and unity. Nneka and Obinna joined their fellow villagers in festivals and ceremonies, dancing and singing in celebration of their shared journey. Children played games in the village square, their laughter echoing through the streets as the community came together in joyful harmony. Nneka and Obinna's legacy continued to inspire future generations, shaping a brighter future for Umanochi. They mentored young leaders and encouraged them to pursue their dreams with passion and determination. Their story remained a beacon of hope and resilience, reminding the villagers of the enduring power of love, forgiveness, and the transformative journey of reconciliation. Their love story became a timeless tale of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of redemption. Nneka and Obinna stood side by side, their hands clasped together in a symbol of unity and strength. As the sun set over Umanochi, casting a golden glow over the village, Nneka and Obinna looked to the future with hope and optimism, knowing that their love would endure for generations to come. I hope you enjoyed the tale. If so, please like the video, comment, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for more enchanting tales like this one. Goodbye.